You like number music?
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and the Green Bay Packers.
Buff the jackets out.
On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys come in losing 2 straight, hoping to turn things around in this one. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here.
Who did they lose to?
Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Green Bay. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and it ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves.
Once again, it's Gibbs.
Wow.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That's number 40 on the season for him.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the 2nd. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert.
Oh, God.
He's got it at the 3. And a Good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the visitors will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, line.
We go play action with Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Check pitch.
From the gun, it's Love. Pushed out to his left. And a nice run as he close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Miss red.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. This defense all over this. We're making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one is caught by Reed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. To throw is Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Here we go. Set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love firing to Golden. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So It's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he's going to have the first down, just as the marker. It is first and goal.
That's my fault.
First and goal
Yes.
at the 9-yard line.
Come on, set,
In
go.
motion, Reed.
Red, 38. Cut.
Here's a run.
Yeah.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal? These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
Williams
22.
in motion.
Cut, cut.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
Smith, red. Opposite.
They'll
Green.
try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal
Very
line.
nice.
It's a turnover on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Come to the line now on second and 2. To throw, it's Herbert. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
I think it's been pretty clear that the offensive emphasis has been on controlling the front. Don't allow them to get after your quarterback. Well, when you do that, it's pretty easy to lose sight of some of the secondary players, and this defensive back was used on the blitz, and he's able to get home.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Why didn't he give
as
the
they
ball
stop
to
it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 11. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now Herbert. This one finds McConkey. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
49-yard line. Check pitch.
On first down, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him.
Oh my God, that was so good. That was so good.
They finally run him down.
That's
Cheetah!
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Chiefs. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He'll get in there from a couple yards out. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they host the Cleveland Browns? And it's a man who might have been a Jet, if not for his Madden rating, Jerry Jeudy. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Browns had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the New York Giants.
Yeah, both of these.
And this is Rashad White. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Titans get their third win as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about. Just one field goal on the board. 3-0 the score. As we get you back out for the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that will lead to a second down.
Check pink.
On play action, Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
50.
In motion, Reed. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Please.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be close to the first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, you'll just drive forward.
He gets free. And he will go all
What is it, bro?
Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That is first touchdown this year.
Oh, that's such a good
What
spot.
a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Visitors offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now.
He just went to the
That's the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game.
That guy was
Good for a quick first down. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Toby Durant up to make the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And first down.
Now Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Herbert to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Sabi.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Set down. A gain of 5. Result is a first down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He will get into the end zone!
He won this touchdown.
Matt McConkey has a touchdown.
Gives me that specific.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Visitors 10, Packers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
11 yards for number 11, and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers first down. First and 10.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3.
Both sides.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10.
10.
Throwing is Love. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Blue check.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself.
Please, someone.
And this one is recovered by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike,
who
that
got the
guys
forced
still
fumble.
end up fumbling the ball because I
But we
can tell
needed
you
that
from
Chiefs luck, baby.
experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that can be a
Wilkins,
combination
Christian
of
Wilkins.
multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a first down. Set. First and 10.
Now whistles here.
How is the
And a
momentum
penalty.
running?
Somebody moved early up front. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. We'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And a first down. A gain of 19 yards.
They hand it to Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
This crowd into it now. as we get to third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Forced to his right. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
To throw is Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Needed.
Touchdown.
I have a chance now. Defense game touching.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the visitors will get out in front, 17-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Check pitch.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yes, run.
They'll stick with him again. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check right.
To throw is Love. Forced out wide. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. There he goes again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Yes, give you some pants then.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
I can get it.
Blue check.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They go. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
From the gun, it's Love. The outside, it's brought in by Golden. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they
intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left, but it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a give up the middle, and he'll work forward 4 yards.
What am I doing?
This is going to be a first down. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.